So welcome back, guys. I just wanted to do a quick little video on a loft. I pretty much forgot we had, but now that I was working around it, I decided to do a video on it. And it's gonna be this loft. It's built inside a really old and worn wooden structure we used to put some wood in for the stove. But yeah, and there's goats running around eating the stuff I pushed over with the tractor. But yeah, we use this loft to put the hens in when they're flying for widowship. So the widowers in the top loft right there don't hear the hens calling for them. So yeah, it's not too big, it's about 2.5 meters across and about a meter in depth. So let's look at the design. I think we're gonna use this again in a few weeks because that's when the widower season starts. But yeah, it's about 2 feet off the ground. We always make our lofts to be off the ground because that's how we keep rodents out. But yeah, as you can see, it's a wire floor, which means you don't have to clean this loft. The droppings just fall through on the floor. And as you can see, there's no nest boxes in it anywhere. And of course you can't enter it because it's like really small. I can touch. See, it's not even a meter across. Maybe like a little bit less than 3 feet. But yeah, it's got a few sitting things in it, and of course a few triangles as well. But they're gonna be around 10-ish, no, maybe a little bit less, like 8 widowing hens in here. So yeah, that's mainly what we use it for. If any of you want to keep pigeons as a hobby or maybe for sport, but this isn't a good loft to flying for sport, so maybe for like a hobby of some sort. Well, this is really worn. But yeah, if any of you want to like build a small little loft, this would be pretty easy to make. And the feeding trays are on the outside, so you don't have to enter it. But the water tray is inside, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, it's a pretty good design, I think. Not too big, pretty much anyone could make this. Of course it's not meant for flying, but you could use it to put, like we do, like just pigeons you don't need to fly and don't need to breed, just need to have for like widowship. And of course, as you can see, it's about 30 meters apart from the top loft, which means the widower cockbirds can't hear them, so that's gonna be ideal. But yeah, let's check out which pigeons are gonna be in it. And as you can see, I've got the young birds outside from the video you're gonna be seeing before this one. But yeah, let's check it out, which pigeons are gonna be in here. So we're gonna be putting these pigeons in the loft right there. Not all of them, but those 4 for sure. And then pretty much all the ones with the purple ring on it. as you can see, the purple bands. Yeah, those are gonna be the ones sitting in there. Might be a bit more than 8, probably like more like 12 or so. Between 10 and 12. But not all the pigeons that are in here. So we can't keep them in here. Yeah, they're behind this wall. We can't keep them in here because the cockbirds will hear them and it will mess up their performance for the race. So you really got to keep them separated so they can't hear the hens and stuff like that. So they'll get more. They'll want to be with the hen even more when the race comes. So yeah, that's why a small little separate loft is kind of handy. So yeah, let's check it out one more time. It's actually way in the back right there, you can see it. Because the mangroves, I don't know what you should call it, are in front of it, but they are gonna be in here. We used to use this loft as well to put like some birds in here that aren't ours. Like when you see it a lot, like when you're training the young birds, they like arrive at someone else's home and not yours. So that's where we used to put those birds in, so they don't contaminate our birds with any diseases they might have. So yeah, that's what we use this loft for, but now we're gonna be using it to put the widow hens in. So yeah, that was the little video I wanted to make on the loft you haven't seen before. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time.